Hello everyone, happy Earth Day to you all. I hope you are enjoying this day and I hope that you are doing all that you can to ensure that our world is a better place on a daily basis. And it's not only that today you are doing this, but I hope this is something that you are doing each and every day of your life in your small decisions, no matter how small your efforts or no matter how small things you do, they are being done to the betterment of this world and to the betterment of our planet and to ourselves as humans. That being said, I must say that I don't like, some of these estimations that we are making lately about how the world would be better off if humans were not here. Like I saw this, something I saw somewhere on the internet that says that, in this many years, if one day all humans were to die out completely, in this many years the world would recover. In 60 years the oceans will recover from overfishing. 300 years the forests will recover and all that. And they went on and explained how everything will be all beautiful and hunky-dory when humans are not here. But you see, the fault with that reasoning is all these estimations are made from a human perspective. You see, all these projections are made from a human perspective. And you see, the beauty of nature or the beauty of the world itself is only meaningful in the mind of a human being, because as humans we put meaning to it. There is no other species on this planet that will appreciate looking at a beautiful sunset and make all poems and songs and paintings and whatever artistic expressions of it besides humans. Humans are the only species capable of making, expressing the beauty that they see in the world. At the same time, also, humans are capable of destroying the very world in which we live. So whatever estimations we make them from the perspective of humans. Now, when you say that the world would be better off if humans were not here, we've got to ask ourselves, better off on whose standards? Which standards are we using? You see, as humans, our mind or our psyche is wired to appreciate things that are good to us. Let's say, maybe this is not a generalization, but let's say, for example, as a human being, physically my body needs a clean environment, good food, clean air, clean water, and a safe environment for me to thrive. A shortage of this would affect my life somehow. I might have to migrate to places where I can get access to this, or I might have to do something to ensure that my basic needs are met. Those of you who are familiar with Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you know what I'm talking about. Now, this is a standard that we use. Now, when we think of a cleaner world, when we think of a more peaceful world with more forests, abundant wildlife, clean oceans, abundant fish species, everything, this only reflects the desires or the wishes of somebody who wants more from the world. And this person, this is a human being. It's the desire of a human being who wants a better, more abundant world for him or herself. If this person went there, there wouldn't be an appreciation for this. So if we estimate that the world would be better off if we are not here, then it's a little bit funny to think about it, because better off by whose standards? Who will be there to know that the world is better off without us? For example, rocks don't care what plants grow on them. They don't care who is walking about on them, and they don't care which birds are perched on them, because they are rocks. They have no idea what is happening. But as a human being, when you stand there and you see this, you realize, okay, this is beautiful, this is nice, because the human mind has that capability to deduce beauty from things such as those. So the world might be better off, but it won't be better off because we are not here to know that it's better off. We are not here to determine if it's better off after us. So we won't exactly know that the world will be nicer, the world will be sweet and peaceful, because all these concepts, they exist in our mind. We create these concepts about our environment. And if we're not here, we won't be able to tell if these things are better off or they are nicer and whatnot. So for me, I see a human being, humans themselves, I consider them also as part of the environment, and they also need to be protected. So Earth Day doesn't mean that we should hate ourselves as a species for what we have done. Of course, we've done very horrible things to this planet, but at the same time, we also got to appreciate ourselves as a species, how far we have come, how far we have built this, how far we have built our societies and everything. And we should be edging ourselves on how to actually build better societies that connect well with the environment we find ourselves in. Better societies that or let's just say better interactions with our nature, better interaction with our environment. Our modern civilization has actually led us to do so much harm to our environment. But if we decide, we can still civilize, of course, but let's try to change our civilizations to one that is one with nature, one with the environment. We can still coexist with the environment, with our nature, with the forests, with the animals and everything. But we just need, we are capable of thinking and coming up with grand ideas. So I think what we ought to do is think of better ways to live in harmony with nature, and not to envision how it will all be better off if we were not here. Because believe me, if you are not here, you wouldn't appreciate exactly how better it is. And also we should stop campaigning for this, because there are some people who believe in population reduction efforts, that some people should be killed off so as to make the world a better place. Again, such people are only short-sighted, because the fact that we are all here is what makes the world what it is, and we need each other. In as much as people are capable of many other terrible things, but also people's efforts and people's skills and capabilities are needed for the survival of humans as a species. So thank you for watching, and happy Earth Day to you all once more.